At sa iba pang balita, nirekomenda na ng ICI sa Office of the Ombudsman na imbestigahan sina dating DPWH Secretary Manuel Bonoan at kasama na po si dating House Speaker Martin Romualdez. Kunin natin ang detalye sa report ni TJ Mendoza.
There has been a lot of connivance. Congress, DPWH, even the agencies that were supposed to monitor the fund movements.
Ito ang pahayag ni ICI Commissioner at dating DPWH Secretary Rogelio Babe Singson kasabay ng pagsusumiti nila ng ikatlong rekomendasyon ng komisyon sa Office of the Ombudsman para imbestigahan ang ilan pang personalidad na dawit sa maanumalyang proyekto kontra baha.
We'll be submitting our interim report and recommendation to the Office of the Ombudsman on the alleged involvement of several DPWH officials and employees in obtaining bribes of unwarranted monetary benefits from flood control projects.
Inirekomenda ng ICI sa Office of the Ombudsman na imbestigahan sina dating DPWH Secretary Manuel Bonoan, mga dating DPWH Undersecretary Roberto Bernardo at Maria Catalina Cabral sa maaaring paglabag sa Code of Conduct and Ethical Standards for Public Officials and Employees.
Some of it can be attributed to gross inexcusable negligence, if I'm not mistaken. Being the Secretary of Public Works, it was his job to make sure that things happen properly. I think that's one of the recommendations.
Kabilang rin sa inirekomendang imbestigahan ay sina dating DPWH Bulacan 1st District Engineers Henry Alcantara, Bryce Hernandez at JP Mendoza. Isinama rin ng ICI sa rekomendasyon ng may-ari ng top-notch Catalyst Builders Inc. na si Yumir Villanueva ang kontratista na nakakubra sa isang flood control project sa Plaridel, Bulacan. Ang mga nabanggit na pangalan ay pinakakasuhan ng ICI na mga posibleng paglabag sa Anti-Graft and Corrupt Practices Act, malversation at falsification. Sa ulat kasi ng Commission on Audit o ng COA, nakitang mayroong approved bid plan para sa isang riverbank protection structure sa bagong silang Plaridel, Bulacan. Ang naturang proyekto nagkakahalaga ng 72.3 million pesos. Top-notch Catalyst Builders Inc. naman ang napiling kontraktor. Pero sa technical inspection na isinagawa ng Special Audit Team ng COA noong September 15, ang proyekto kontra baha, hindi nila nakita. Sa malalimang pagsisiyasat ng COA, napag-alamang ni-relocate pala ang naturang proyekto, taliwas sa approved bid plans. Sa ikalawang findings ng ICI, sinabi din nitong dahil inexistent ang naturang proyekto, walang basihan ng Bulacan 1st District Engineering Office para bayadan ng buo ang top-notch Catalyst Builders. Napag-alaman ding nagkaroon ng sabwatan sa pagitan ng mga DPWH officials at ang contractor na top-notch.
We feel aggrieved in what has been committed against the monies of the Filipino people. We condemn the white-collar criminality. We condemn the ninja style of manipulating the budget so as to please a few, greedy few.
Samantala, posible namang maharap sa kasong gross and excusable negligence si dating House Speaker Martin Romualdez. Tinitignan ng Ombudsman na malaki ang impluwensya ni Romualdez sa pagpili ng House Appropriations Chair, kung saan pinamunuan ito ni Rizal-Naco Bicol Representative Zaldico.
When we look at the Zaldico cases, and the whole pattern that happened, it was really Zaldico working with some senators that came up with a final version of the budget. And the plan was laid out there. If fingers do not point to the speaker, former speaker, as the leader of the House, he was responsible for the appointment of Zaldico. Although Zaldico was elected on the floor, everybody knows that it was the speaker's choice.
Bago maisapinal ang rekomendasyon ng ICI ay dadaan pa ito sa fact-finding ng Ombudsman na magsasagawa naman ng preliminary investigation bago isampa mga kaso sa Sandigan Bayan. TJ Mendoza, para sa mata ng Agila, matatag, matapang, matapat.